Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh.
I went to Boston all by myself. I learned the truth she was hiding from our mutual friends months later. She was expecting Greg's baby after that night and chose to keep it due to her faith. I stood at her door watching her frantically hide baby bottles and clothes in the corners. Me fingers dug so hard into my palms that they went completely numb. He did not yell or place any blame on her. I smiled, held the baby, and offered to be the godfather. We locked fingers by the beach, but I still lacked a real reason to stay. I had to return to Boston completely alone. I suffocated in that miserable best friend role for the next 5 years. My girlfriend could not handle my constant calls with Rosie and left me. Rosie flew straight to America to see me after she found out. We took photos on early morning streets and partied like we were back in our happiest days. My ex suddenly showed up and announced she was pregnant right when I thought we would finally be together. Rosie completely lost control, fought with me, and walked away. She later accepted a proposal from Greg, the coward who ran away when she first needed him. I watched her marry someone else and skip the wedding entirely. He also broke up with my ex on that exact same day. We always fell in love at the worst times and missed our chance by hesitating at the perfect moments. We saw each other again at her father's funeral 5 years later. I stood in the cemetery with wet mud soaking right through my shoes. I pulled her into my arms when I saw her tears, and I completely broke down in that moment. I finally stopped holding back right before I left. I wrote down every painful detail about how much I loved her, hoping she would make the right choice. I sealed the letter, sent it off, and waited in pure desperation. I stared at my glowing phone until it burned my eyes, but I got nothing but dead silence. I never received a single reply. I eventually got engaged to someone else. Fate played another incredibly cruel joke on us. Rosie found the letter Greg hid years ago when she pried open his locked drawer after discovering his betrayal. She contacted me immediately upon learning the truth, only to hear I was getting married. Her flight was delayed by volcanic ash, and my wedding was already over when she arrived. I stood at the altar in that tuxedo that felt like it was choking me. She walked straight into the wedding reception. She took the microphone, spoke her heart out in front of everyone, and silently raised a glass to wish me happiness. That was the closest she had ever been to me, yet also the furthest. The truth hit me hard in that suffocating moment. She had never actually read my letter back then. We wasted 12 whole years of our lives, all because I was a coward at 18 and some jerk held onto a single key.